Zoli, what are coincidences?
I think there's a lot of ideas about what they are, and I think it depends on what is happening, who's you're around, what state of mind you're in. It can be the time of year, it can be any sort of external circumstance. But I think what we do is we notice something unusual that takes us out of normal time and space. It's kind of a peek into God's hands that He's dealing to us, I think. Is a coincidence, a synchronicity? It can be. I think the word coincidence has a more intellectual, scientific bent to it. And I don't know if they're exactly the same thing. I would say when something's a coincidence, it's usually delightful to me. Even if something icky is happening and it's coincidental, it means that things are combined that may not be normally combined in the daily world. It stops us for a minute. It puts us either in the freeze part of freeze, fight, or flight, or it just takes us into an upper level of understanding and reminding us, almost like it's a prayer of sorts. I think synchronicities is the more spiritually based word, theosophical, whatever, that has more of a connotation of something really special is happening. Synchronous events can be world events, they can be personal, they can come and go, or they can be elongated. And it really depends to me on what is happening and who I'm experiencing that with, and whether or not I was looking for something to happen. There's also that expectation involved. Were you expecting something to be synchronous? And wow, there it is. I've been waiting for it. I always go back to that lovely book, Jonathan Livingston Seagull, where he talked about the blue feather. He said, okay, when I see a blue feather, it'll mean that the answer is there. Or when I see a blue feather, that's the synchronicity. And it's kind of fun. We can certainly do that because I think we do have a hand in creating our future. I don't think it's always us. I know it's not always us. We can't imagine something and think it's going to happen immediately. That's abstract idealism. But the synchronous idea of things happening to bring us together to me is just delicious.
It really is. And it's a strange sort of feeling. It's like almost like there's a guiding light or a light post marking that you're on the right track, or that there's more to it than what meets the eye.
Yeah, well put. It is a guiding light. And it might be fun, every now and then I'll say, for example, if I'm wanting to accomplish something, if it's the beginning of summer, by the time the leaves fall, this will be resolved. And I think I'm putting it out there to the universe to get really woo woo to say, okay, I'm putting my intention in this, and your intention does matter in things. But remember, you don't do anything just by yourself. Miracles always involve the greater whole. It involves something bigger and better than us, and that's a natural event. And a synchronicity is also a natural event. It connects us, as you said so well, to something higher, something more divine, something that takes us out of our normal life.
And that, I suppose, is why we notice it, because it's so abrupt, such an abrupt change from what we're used to.
It is, and that abruptness can be very Uranian. Uranus disrupts without a plutonic aspect to it. Like, I'm just going to destroy everything, then you can start over. Uranus doesn't do that. It's the unusual, it's very electric. And I think when these synchronicities and coincidences happen, I think it's a very electrical impingement upon the material of our life, the material aspect of it, where we expect that something's going to change.